Peace, folks. This is X from TPOT Media. Open your mind and wake your black ass up. You know what time it is. Hit that damn like button as you make your way in the door. Grab a seat, settle in, get ready. It's the Grown Man Hour with your host, my man, Bernard Riley.
What's going on? What's going on? What's up, good people? Welcome back. Oh shit.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Mumia Obsidian Ali. You know who I am. I need no introduction, right? And you're listening to the Grown Man Hour with my man Bernard Riley, heard weekdays right here on YouTube. What do you think about that? How about that? Now let's get back on with the show. Thank you.
All right, y'all just saw that epic fuck up when I ran back downstairs, thought the intro was over and was about to start the show, but the intro's still going on. Told y'all I ain't got it this morning, but we about to get it. We about to get it together. I got my man Platinum Elite in the building. I know some of y'all was just over there on Platinum channel. Came right on over. Appreciate that. Thank y'all for coming on over, getting this thing started with us. We got a number of things we about to get into and chop it up about, but without further ado, gotta bring on my man Platinum, who's one of the growing stars. I give him their props, man. He been banging out that consistent content, been coming with it, been doing damn good views lately. So I respect somebody hard work, grinding, putting in the time, putting in the work. He almost monetized, so I'll be telling people, those of you that aren't sub to him, to make sure you get over there, sub to him. Let's get him his 1,000 subs over there. Let's get him going. But without further ado, we got Platinum Elite in the building. What's going on?
What's up with you, Bernie?
Another day at the office, man. Sorry about the false start this morning. I started late. I should have, like we were saying right before we came on, man. It would have been perfect if I could have dropped the link in your chat and everybody just came right on over. But we gonna get it. They're gonna file in.
We'll do it next time. And as far as the monetization, we went over. We got 1,012 now. We went over last night. So, and that's off the grind, bro.
Yeah,
just off the grind. You know what I'm saying? And against the hate and the bulls, the nigga shit and the incels. The angry incel barrage, the trick team, trick tribe, I had to defend the hill, bro. I had to defend the hill, and I got on over that.
The incels love you, man. Cut it out. They be showing love over there. Have you had one on your channel? I'm not talking about somebody who you call an incel. I'm talking about an actual full-blown card-carrying incel, self-described incel. Have you ever had one on your channel?
No, not a confessed. I've had suspected incels, guys who I've suspected, but not a confessed incel. I've had the black pill, and I can't confirm. I think that LMS guy was a part of that black pill contingent because it was 3 of those guys.
You talking about the face in LMS?
Yeah, I think because I had the black pill, and it was 3 of them.
That dude actually got a big channel now. For right now, I'm sort of kind of, gonna stay away from, incel topics for a little bit because I already touched on that this week. But I do want to chop it up with that dude facing LMS. I didn't even know. Do you know what LMS stand for?
Nah.
I just found out very recently from when I had the incel guy on earlier this week. The shit stand for looks, money, status. Is like that. So they put it all on that looks, money, status. That's what's gonna get you the women and all of that, and I want to talk to him about it, but I'm just gonna wait.
I don't know if it was him. I had to go back, but it's on my channel. Actually, at the time, it was one of my highest rated loads, and so I don't know if he helped out with that, but whoever they were very popular because it was way up there, and we had it sort of went left about 45 minutes into it because we had some people join who started calling names, but before that, we had a great time.
Right. Soul Brother in the chat asking, did I interview Face in LMS? No, I heard about him. I think Jessica X talked to him before. I don't even think I don't know if that's even still up, but I think he was on Jessica X before, and that's when I heard about him. And then I clicked on his name or typed in his name and found out, oh, this dude, if I'm not mistaken, he got the biggest incel channel. So I was interested in talking to him, but I'm gonna pump the brakes on it. I probably set something like that up later on. But that's a good place to start with the conversation. That's a good shout out to Mr. Negative, the negative man. That's a good place to start. The cats that's talking about, shout out to Jessica X, just mentioned her, she down there in the chat.
I see her.
Like, I see you. What was I gonna say? The looks money
lover. No, go ahead. What you say?
It looks money status cats. Those that say that they say that, hey, I'm assuming their argument is you don't got the looks, you don't got the money, you don't got the status, you got nothing out here in this whole game dealing with these modern day women. Let's start there. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I disagree. It depends on when you say a particular type of woman. Yeah, when you talk about just general women, I totally disagree with that. There are eligible women for any man at any status in his life.
But
if
they don't.
If he wants a woman, he can get a woman. If he wants a particular type of woman, I will agree with him. Then I'll agree. Looks, money, status matters.
What's that particular type of woman that matter to? And then versus what type of woman he can get if he just want a woman? Because when people hear with that, they hear you saying, tell him to just take any damn woman. So let's first talk about the type of woman that if you want a particular type of woman, you need looks, money, status. Let's talk about that type of woman, and versus let's talk about the type of woman that these guys could get if they wouldn't all stuck in their own head about looks, money, status, and this certain type of woman.
Well, a woman that's in demand that has options is going to exercise those options. And by her being in demand, she can't be with every man. So, that eliminates a lot of guys. So that's where the looks, money, status, those things might come into play with her. But when you talk about a woman who doesn't have a lot of options, then she deals with the situation differently, especially if she's not in demand. So it then becomes a question of, hey, do you want a boyfriend? Or would you like some male companionship? And then they have to make a decision on whether I should, continue to wait or maybe perhaps this person, I can just, hey, spend some time with this person. And I'm not even talking about romantically, just be friends. As if just, hey, this dude will be my male friend. And as we get to know each other, that's when all that other stuff starts to come into play. It actually doesn't matter if you're talking about what somebody looks like. If you're talking about friendship, why does that even matter?
How do we get into friendship?
Well, I'm saying we're starting from ground zero with a lot of these guys. So we got to move up. Okay, we got to first communicate. Can we just communicate? Hey, hello, how you doing? Can we hold a normal conversation? And then as we get to know each other, all right, go ahead. My fault.
Well, no, yeah, you making a real good point. And long before I knew what an incel was, I talked to a dude who would technically qualify as an incel. He hadn't had sex in 2.5 years. Good dude, decent guy. He didn't have all those ideologies in his head like that a lot of the guys the incels you find online got. And I talked about this on the show before. I asked him a question because I just met a chick. We had went out on a little cheap date. Just went out and got some ice cream or some stuff. And she was talking about she ain't having sex again until she married, and said she hadn't had sex since however long. I don't know. Even though she had a big ass tiger tattoo on her back that went all the way down to the crack of her ass. But she was a born again virgin now. So this that aside. I asked the dude who hadn't had sex in 2.5 years. This one I found out he hadn't had sex in 2.5 years. I asked him, I was like, so you met a chick right now. You liked her. She was cute, but she was talking about she wasn't going to have sex again until she was married. Would you continue dating her? He was like, I haven't had sex in 2.5 years. So what's the big deal with dating a woman without sex? I haven't had sex in 2.5 years. So what you said reminded me of that, because you went a different route that I've never heard nobody go with this. You said they should be okay just getting to know a chick, just talking to her. That way they just getting comfortable. They being able to establish, okay, I'm not scared of women now. I'm talking to this chick. We cool. We friends. Even if it don't go nowhere, I just got just the experience, just getting that monkey off my back of just talking to and interacting with a woman and getting cool and all of that, And so Mr. Negative Man, who I think might be an incel. He said he was before, but I don't know if he be serious or not. Well, he looked dead. He sounded dead. He be dead serious everything he say, but I think he was joking on that one. I don't know, but he's saying no, hell no, he ain't going. But some of these guys, if some of them, not all of them, but some of them are to the point where they haven't got from point A to point B to the point to where, just getting the reps of just talking to a chick and being cool with her at first could have some value, but that could be viewed as you giving up free attention, you're wasting your time, you in a beta position and all the talking points and everything. But you saying, damn all that. If you that far in the toilet to where you can't get no ass, you trying to put them in this place where you taking them slow. Just get to the point where you can just be talking to a chick.
Yeah, because that doesn't matter. Like what you look like, because the guys always talk about their appearance. It doesn't matter if you're just there as a friend. Why would that matter? And then you can. Anyone who's ever been around women know that it's not always just physical attraction. It could be an emotional. It could be an attraction, an allure that they have that you find irresistible, and it could be from someone who your friends, from a superficial standpoint, find they're alarmed. Why are you dealing with that? But they don't understand. So there's more than one way to solve that problem. So I'm talking about these guys. And that's another thing that unfortunately, I'm actually not. Actually, I offer all types of romantic advice. We do talk about game. We do discuss those things. But quote unquote a dating coach, I'm really not. But since they want to throw me into that box, the dating coaches do bring an element to these guys that they don't understand. The dating coach is not dating himself. He's trying to help them, the people, find romantic involvement. So to constantly look at what he's doing, it's like you're not paying attention. It's like, no, this is what you need to do, but no, this is what you need to do.
I get what you're saying there. The dating coach on a different level, so he got to give different advice to the different person. But in your experience, I mean, would you say I think a lot of them take that personal. I think they take that like, oh, you giving me this little punk ass advice, but you out there just going just whole hog, just walking around, just balls out, trying to get women to your place for some sex immediately. But you telling me to take the long back way around and walk through the park with them. Like, you understand why they gonna look at that as you giving me some. You giving yourself and being like you alpha male strategies on how to do it, but you giving us the beta male strategies on how to do it.
Because they are beta. They're beta. They're beta. There's nothing they can do. They're incels and they're beta. And the only way they're going to be successful with women is starting at ground zero and working their way up. And then after a period of time, their confidence will grow and their experience will grow, and then they can level up from that. But to just say you're going to go play in the NBA, you never played college ball, all you played was in church league and you didn't even start, is ridiculous. These guys are not ready for these so-called women who want looks, money, status, and of which they have nothing of that. When you look at a guy like Future, I can criticize him all he wants, but I'm not him. So he has his he pretty much do anything he wants. He's wealthy, and he's women find him attractive.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Shout out to everybody. I didn't shout out the people that made it in bright and early because I was in a rush scrambling. But shout out to everybody who has made it in bright and early.
Let me offer this too. I agree. Future is not the norm in the black community or any community. Future is not. I agree. But neither are incels. That's not the norm. So many of these guys who hate dating relationship coaches, they're incels. Now, they're incels in denial, but they're incels. They can't get women. They don't have women. They've been hurt by when a bitch broken. I've said that so many times. The term, just from listening to them, these men are bitch broken. They've had a bad relationship and they've given up on women. And they're putting out poison to good men, poison to stay away from women. That is nonsense. That is insanity. Now, if you don't want to look, Bernie, if you don't want to deal with women, no, you're a grown man. Yeah. You got you some kids. And actually, let's be for real. You got children. You actually could throw the towel in and say, hey, man, I've done everything I want to do with a woman. I had a relationship with her. I got kids with her. What do I need them for? I can raise my boys, live. I don't even want to deal with their bullshit. You actually got a legitimate claim. But you got people out here who don't even have that, talking about they want to walk away or go monk mode. And which they're not, Bernie. Let me just say this. From dealing with listening to these guys, none of those guys practice what they preach. They're just some thirsty niggas who can't get, can I say that, pussy?
Go ahead. Thirsty. No, okay. we good. We good. Go ahead.
All right. Okay. They're tricks. They're tricks. They're losers. They're the type of dude who you laugh at when you go out to the club. They're the type of dude who you say, when you get out my way, as you walk at the club with your woman, you ask them to move out the way. They're just some thirsty losers. And they found some places on the internet, and they found some type of tribe. And I guess they think people want to hear that garbage, but that's them. I could care less what they say.
Well, let me ask you this, because and this is one thing that I've had, some criticisms on, even though when it comes to the incels who just got just the ideology that just is to the moon. Like, I understand the concept of a guy, let's just say he 5'5", he average looking, he make average money, and he got average or below average social skills. I can definitely understand. Yeah, he gonna have a hard time out there. I get it. But then when the whole ideology come in, that's where they just get out of control. And I can agree with you that they poison in the well of some, average or below average decent guys who could probably end up in a stable relationship with an average, with an average chick who ain't trying to, go out and cock carousel it up. They probably could end up with a chick like that. They take their time, they make it happen. They're poisoning the well of guys even doing that, and that could very well constitute a happy life for some of those guys. Just the average guy get with an average chick and just be in a relationship, and then that's that. That could very well constitute a happy life. So I agree with you that some of them are poisoning the well and stopping and trying to say things getting guys' head, and it's going to stop them from even having something that would be suitable for them. So I'm with you on that.
Let me make this point. As far as the men's right, the advocacy, the movement for men's right, I have yet to meet one. Just show me one so-called dating coach or advice guy who opposes or who agrees with divorce, agrees with the way men are mistreated, in the sense they're treated unfair in family court. Their divorce is totally one-sided. Women can go out, get married. A woman, your wife, can get it pregnant by a lover, have the child, then she divorces you, and you have to take up payments on the child that she had with another man and her. I haven't met one man who disagrees with any type of movement against that. But some kind of way, the incels have infiltrated that movement, that man's movement, And they've perverted that into this ridiculous notion that you should abstain from women, or you hate. If a man says, I don't agree with those things, they hate women. They hide behind that to legitimize their mental illness. Those men who advocate against relationships hate women. And they use a legitimate cause, the men's rights movement, they hide behind it.
Mm.
And in many cases, I've exposed those men for clowns and charlatans for what they are. They're bitch broken failures. And you always hear them talking about don't get married because they're failures. They failed in their lives. And they don't want to see other men win. And I want you to, any in your future, any dating coach, any relationship coach you bring on, ask them about the men's rights movement. And I want you to hear from their mouths they disagree with that. Or they don't vote, they don't support that. Of course we support that. We support men. But we also don't have issues with men having consensual relationships with women. And as far as tricking, if you think that's that's insane tricking, that's an appropriate response. That's insane. That's pure insanity.
We'll talk about the tricking a little bit later. I'm gonna put a pin in that one because there's a lot of people who don't got a problem with the tricking. I mean, I personally don't do it, but I don't see that much, wrong with it. But we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that a little later.
I'm coupling a ideology with that. I'm saying if you're just tricking because you're a trick, that's one thing. You're tricking. You got all black pill and all that stuff. That's coming from a weird space tricking because you're actually contradicting yourself. All the things you say, you're not practicing what you preach. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, I don't even want to click on with cut to the chase talking about get out of there, cut. But he says black men attack black dating coaches and try to destroy their brand and business, but they have no smoke for white coaches. They know better than to come. Well, I disagree with you with they know better than to come at them. What the hell the white dating coach is gonna do? Wave their finger at them? Like so don't give white men some imaginary power that they don't got. They can if a black person on YouTube come at a white person, is it white people get kicked off YouTube just as much if they say some sideways, say some wrong, say some ignorant shit to a black person, say the N-word. Let Ben Shapiro say the N-word in a video one time, he done. So no. So I disagree with you on that part, but they know better than to come at them like that. But coming at a dating coach real hard and potentially trying to, tear down his brand or his business, I am noticing that. And this sort of alludes to like what happened last time when Lucario was on here, where healthy debate, but I ask you your opinion. I ask you your opinion about the whole Lucario thing, but I don't like when it goes from healthy debate, from healthy debate about the views to trying to where it's coming off like you really want to bring somebody down, you want to destroy their brand and try to do whatever you can to stifle or cripple them from making their money. Now, I'm all for a ideological debate, a philosophical debate, philosophical disagreements, and all of that. I'm all for that. My show is about that, but I do. It got to be a way to go about it where we ain't trying to take the baseball bat to the kneecap of somebody's brand. Like I don't want it to come off like that. So that's a cut making a good point, touching on something that we do gotta do better as black men when it comes to these spaces and these debates. But what I want to ask you, as far as, because a lot of people have made response videos about Lucario's open marriage situation. I'm going to do a formal video, give my official formal take on it, because he probably faced more criticism on my panel than what he ever been criticized. Even though people been coming at him for that for a while. 'Cause I've been following Lucario since like 2014, and when he freely talks about it, he mentions it all the time that he in an open marriage, and people have always came at him about it. He's always dealt with it in a very stoic way. He don't get out of pocket. He just say what it is. So I respect him that he stand in it on that. That is, but Well, what's your thoughts on the open marriage thing that's going on there?
Attack of the tender dicks. Look, a lot of these dudes, they don't understand what it is to be. Women are not that important, man. I mean, they're cool, and okay. Look, you want a mother for your kids and stuff, and you want a monogamous relationship. That's cool. We understand it, but that's not what he wants. And as a man, he has a right to say, "Hey, look, I'm trying to build a brand and an empire with this woman, and her fucking another dude. It just don't mean that much to me. And in fact, I'm going to have relationship with other women. And guess what? We're going to still stay together. Now, from a societal standpoint, okay, morality and stuff, okay, but we're also free to live our lives as we choose. If both people agree, now, dudes who have issues with that, I can understand that. That makes perfect sense. But we also ascribe a term in the streets that you're a tender dick. If you care who women sleep with, now look, there's nothing wrong with you breaking up with them. But if you all in your feels about it, where you getting a divorce or you trying to go take a trying to hurt her, you're a tender trick, and you can't deal with your emotions. Because I mean, like, this not now, hold up, not something I would want. I don't want to have a relationship with a woman and she's fucking other dudes. Not something, even if I had the freedom to go out and have sex with other women, it's not what I want. But he's talking about something that was discussed prior to the marriage, something that was already rational. This is what we're going to do. And they got married. And he said it's been working for him. He has a girlfriend right now. Right with his wife.
The chick that was in the chat, the MC something, I forgot her name. But you got a wife and a girlfriend and probably some other bitches.
When you talk about marriage, though, in the sense that it does hurt the man in the sense financially, maybe we can have a more rational review of that, because if you take that dynamic off the table, right, the adultery, perhaps the contract, you might be able to keep it intact in the sense that, hey, y'all didn't break. What was the one thing y'all couldn't get along with? Where she fucked another dude or you fucked somebody else? Okay, well, let's keep this thing going. Let's raise these kids, and there are a lot of people in those types of relationships as we speak right now. They don't even sleep in the same bed, but they just simply keep it together because of the kids, or because they just like say, hey, the way everything is set up right now, we can't divorce. Or they just say, hey, look, we just gonna keep it together because everything's working. And she actually has her man over and he has his girlfriend over.
Yeah, not in the same house.
no, you
I know what happens.
A younger time. Bernie, come on, you're an older guy. You're dealing with a younger group of people at a certain age. A lot of times when you rethink it, it really ain't that big a deal. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's no, I know some people doing it. I mean, there's open marriages. There's swingers. I never went to a swingers convention, meetup, party or whatever. But I've told the story before how this is back when I was married, when me and my now ex-wife, we was setting up some type of event we was putting together at a hotel, in one of the little halls at the hotel or whatever. And at the bigger hall, it was a swingers thing going on, like right next door. And so when me and her walking in there as a couple setting up, and the swingers, I guess they thought we was with the swingers crew. So I'm sitting there walking next to my wife at the time, and this woman walking right next to what appeared to be her husband, and she just giving me all kinds of looks, and I'm like, what the hell? I'm looking at my wife, like looking at the dude. I'm like, did anybody see what the fuck going on here? Like that shit was, because it wasn't just no normal, a chick just check a dude out, but no, it was it was I like you and I want you. It was that kind of looking. And that was my first introduction to that whole little. I had to go online and start Googling and had to find out about the damn near a whole underworld of that shit. But I was just like, whoa, they was in there getting it in. I guess they was about to go in there, meet a couple. And keep in mind, it was at a hotel, the little dance hall at the hotel. So everybody that came in, had a room upstairs, so they was in there ready to get it in. They was in there trying to find a couple that they about to either go separate rooms with, you know, his wife go with his wife, or everybody go together. They was in there trying to pair up and get it going, and was looking at me and my wife like, y'all at the wrong one. I'm like, nah, we. They trying to get us to come over there. I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
I know a guy who he married. Well, he didn't marry. He was in a relationship with a woman. She was like 10 years younger than him, and he was crazy about her. She was I guess bisexual, if that's what you want to call it. She had a lot of girlfriends. He told me that he could join in with permission from her, but before they got in a relationship, she explained to him that she was bisexual, and she was very, very desired with women. So I would come see him, pick him up from work. I rarely saw the same woman. And these some very good looking, attractive women. And I would ask him, you know, when I would take him to work, I would say, hey man, so what you got in? He said, nah, she won't let me join with her. And then a couple of days later, you see another, nah, she won't let me join with her. And then I see, go pick him up. And then I see her, his girl and other. And then he said, oh yeah, she let me in on her. He said, yeah, she don't like me to join with the really, really fine, pretty ones, but she will let me get in with the, and that was their relationship. And she was always having women over. And he it wasn't necessarily to say he was cool with it, but that was the relationship because he wanted her, that he allowed her to kind of just have all this rotation of women.
I can get with that. Honestly, I can get with that. I ain't gonna even front. If she want to bring have some women coming in and out and every now and then I could partake from time to time,
but by not when you want to, when she wants to.
No, I don't like that part. I don't like that part. I think he should have took control of it and and put down his own little rules that nah, I got some say in this shit too, and I gotta be in on it. I gotta approve or disapprove, or if you don't want me to deal with her, okay, you ain't dealing with her, send her on her way. Or he can just say, all right, whatever, go ahead, and it should have been at his permission. Let's put it like that.
Easier said than done. Okay, I'm saying, I think he tried, maybe a different man, maybe if she was with you, maybe you could have done it, but he couldn't do it, and he just accepted that
he was in the weaker position. She knew he wanted her and needed her better than she wanted and needed him. So she was just calling shots and just bossing the situation around, and he basically had to follow her lead and take whatever. When she bring in some borderline busted chick, okay, you can join in now. But if I pull a baddie, you ain't getting a piece of this. And then start ranking her over me. That's what she was trying to protect. She didn't want to get dethroned. That's what that was.
Yeah, but he just up front with it, man. And they were together for about 3 years, and it's always been that way. Well, I don't want to venture off the conversation, but I'll just say, with her her bisexuality or whatever, man, they put up some numbers and some bad chicks. Though I'm just saying she was knocking them off like bowling pins. Because I was looking, I was like, how can she keep getting these fucking dimes like that? And he's like, man, they just they just like her, man, and she just they she bring them to the house. He said all the time, man. And he's like, I can't. She won't let me. She just won't let me. She'll go in the room and I'll just be in there watching TV, and they'll do what they think. I hear them. They'll take a shower and then they'll leave. They'll be like, okay, I'll see you, and she'll come sit on me, and I can get with her, but she won't let me. But then when it's some a 4 or 5 or less, you
bring in the cut off flannel shirt wearing flannel shirt. Your flannel shirt with the sleeves cut off, butch lesbian. Okay, you can dive up in this one. Like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Don't bring in those Larry the Cable Guy built Allen Iverson looking lesbians talking about you want to share now. No.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, Bernie. It's easier said than done. And I'm saying, I know, okay, it's one thing to say the guy's weak, he wasn't alpha, he didn't exert his power. Okay, that we can say that, but I'm telling you, at the end of the day, he wanted the relationship with that woman that I like to see the dude who can do that. No, I'm still going to tell you, I'd like to see the guy who can tell her no. If you bring him in, it's going to be both of us, or don't bring any at all. Because I think she would have left. And I know people say walk away. I know the whole walk away thing. Well, it's one thing to actually leave him, to actually lose him, because he did not want to lose her. And she was a nice looking woman.
Shout out to Snuggles, came through. I think this is the first super chat in the building. Appreciate it. He says, why is it men insult each other on looks and private life and not their principles? But when women do the same thing, they get it criticized. Do you understand what he's saying right there? I don't understand that. I understand the first part. He said, why is it that men insult each other on looks and their private life? Okay. And not their principles. I understand that happens in this space a lot. Somebody will get criticized over their looks, which I don't understand. Our brothers be going in on other brothers about how they look, or nigga, you short, or you know, I understand some jokes, like, you know, a little hairline joke here and there, you know, it's like that. But some dudes will try to invalidate the point that somebody else is making because they think the other person don't got a fresh enough line up, or shit like that, or do you think he ugly, or he ain't tall enough to make that point? Like that's where it get goofy. But you know, but overall, what's your thoughts on the first part? Why is it that men insult each other on looks and the private life, but not their principles and all of that?
Probably just, I don't know, you know, just taking shots at guys for no reason. When you start talking about the other guy ugly and stuff, it's really women make that determination, really not men. So, I mean, I guess you could make that statement, but see, I could say that about a guy, and you know, as far as his action with women, it could be way through the roof, because I really can't make that determination. Now, the incel community, they do make that determination, and they self-incriminate because they define themselves that way. You know, so and you just, you know, you look at them, well, I'm too short, or my nose is too big, or my eyes are not close enough together, and you know, my jawline. What the hell is
that one? The eyes not close enough together? That's what I'm talking about. You know, I have heard Kevin Samuels say that it is some type of symmetrical something going on that measures beauty. I don't know, but I'm just like that's where they overthink it, man. Yeah, that's where they overthink it. Make sure y'all hit the like button. We only got 75 likes in here, 235 people in the building, 75 likes. Make sure y'all hit the like button, and y'all can see, I think, who was that? I think that was Bitcoin L. Just dropped Platinum's link in the chat. Make sure y'all go sub to Platinum. He been definitely grinding. I think he just hit 1,000 subs, so y'all go on over there, give him some more. So y'all help the brother out. Help the brother out. He been putting in that work. Been banging out very consistent content. He come on earlier in the morning. I think you be coming on at like 6-7 a.m. sometimes, right?
Yeah, early, sometimes. And we do the midstream stuff, but one thing that you have to watch out if you're a guy who's struggling with women. The main thing you really, and this is a major part of your struggle, that you got to have confidence, and you don't want to be anywhere where they chip away at confidence. And if you sit around with people saying, well, your eyes are not, you know, Tom Cruise has this amount of distance, and take a ruler. If yours is not exactly the distance, or Denzel's ears, or whatever, the Michael B. Jordan's chin, if you don't have these things, then you're going to suffer. That's terrible for a guy who's struggling, who's already dealing with a confidence problem, to try to maintain that same confidence. That's crazy.
I'm legit trying to find my tape measure. Damn it, I think I took it upstairs. I wanted to measure my eyes, see where my shit was at. That's some funny stuff, man. That's some funny stuff. But man, I gotta do an investigation on those channels and just check them out and see what they be talking about a little more. Because man, that's when it get wild. That's when it get wild right there, man. James Hudson in the building. He says there's a lot of swingers looking for young black men on cruises. Just wear a pineapple shirt. I don't know about the pineapple shirt. Do you know what he's talking about there?
Okay. Nah, I'm not that versed in that community.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about the
pineapple. That's never been. See, that's what I'm saying. For me, I know what I like. I've never been a guy who liked swingers. or something like I don't even really get that, you know.
Yeah, I've encountered. I met a chick that she I gotta go in and put it bluntly. It was just like I didn't do it. Just let me make that very clear. I did not do it. But she said that her guy liked to watch. That's
Okay.
yeah. She had a guy, and of course they was white. You know how no you know it was just like the porno where the white dude liked to sit in the corner and watch the black dude beating the brakes off his woman with like that. So that's that was the offer that was put on the table. I was like, nah, ain't no you can come on, but he ain't he ain't sitting in the corner. That'll creep me out, and my junk wouldn't even respond right if I got to if I got to look over my shoulder and see that motherfucker in the corner. Like, no, ain't nothing going on. No, we can get out of here with that. But when people be talking about cucks and cuckoldry and all of that stuff, yeah, I actually met. I never saw the guy. I never met the guy, but I met a woman who was with a guy who was literally that type of guy, that exact type of guy who liked to watch his woman get got by another dude.
Yeah, well, you know, there's some weirdo dudes out there, so and some weirdo women. So if that's what you're into, but I've never been. That's not my thing. I wouldn't. Matter of fact, I wouldn't want to witness my old lady getting plowed out. You know.
Yeah.
What's the joy? What's the joy in that? And then really, what are you watching? I'm being for real. What are you watching? Are you really watching her, or are you watching him? Because maybe that's why you like it. You're really watching a guy. And you might be on the other side of the fence, bro.
That's the conclusion that I came to. That got to be like when everybody in this space be wanting to charge people up with being suspect or this or that. You know, that's some stuff right there. Suspect as hell, because you like the woman. He can see the woman all day. I think the allure with luring men is he's seeing the other man doing that. That's he's in it for the guy. Put it like that. He's in it for the guy. That's all to it. That's all to it. That's why I was like, hell to the no. Hell to the no.
And I hate to say, well, I've said this before on my channel. I'll bring it up here though, because I like to ask guys. I say, you know, really with the porn thing, because some guys watch a lot of porn. I say, you know, to be honest with you, that's really gay in the sense that it's man on man. So I'm not saying, look, let's be for real. Reality is reality. People gonna do what they do. They make multi-billions of dollars a year industry. But if you really think about what that is, because that's man on man, and you're not supposed to be. If you're having sex, it's supposed to be, you know. Well, look, if that's how you get down, more power to you. We're not saying something is wrong with being that way. We're just simply stating what it is. It's not male female, because it's not. It's no matter how you try to look at that, it's not male female.
Right.
Okay.
So. Yeah, I always say if it's one guy, two women, that's a threesome. The threesome, one woman, two men, that's a gangbang, and it's not a threesome. That's something else. It's I ain't going.
No, I'm talking about the act of a guy looking at pornography. The guy himself, video screen. That's one male. That's man on man. That's all I was saying. It's always a dynamic that blows guys' brains because they don't never look at it. Because then you really have to
understand. Hold on, let me make sure I understand.
I know you did. I got it.
I didn't catch it. Okay, let me back up. Let me back up. I was okay. You're saying a guy watching porn, he's suspect for watching porn?
Actually, it is. No, I'm just saying. Look, I'm not trying to change the world. I'm not trying to say that they don't make the billions and billions, and guys are not going to do that. I am not saying that. I'm not trying to tell somebody what to do. But if because I like debate. If you want to have a debate, it actually is because it's man on man. No matter how you try to change it, unless your old lady was right there with you. If you're watching them before you get down with your old lady, that's different. But if it's a guy by himself looking at porn, that's male on male. And no matter how you try, that's why
it's a man watching a woman.
But no, it's a male. Okay, all right. Well, we're gonna get. Well, I just say that's why I always tell guys I'd stay away from a lot of that. No, I'm just saying when guys get overly invested in that, that's the danger of that. That's what I'm saying.
All right. We
can move away from that.
We can agree to disagree on that one. You trying to you ain't gonna take porno away from niggas. That ain't happening.
They ain't giving that up.
Nah,
that's a bridge too far there.
That's a bridge too far. When I had Coach Ali, Hassani Ali, he was talking about no fap and all of that, and that's a whole nother ball of wax right there. But I was like, man, nah, dude, ain't nobody giving up porn. Right? Whatever the benefits are of semen retention, all of that. Yeah, okay, all right. Dudes ain't about to dudes, especially dudes who ain't getting none. They ain't about to give up getting that release. That's just all to it. That's just all to it.
And with WhatsApp now, that's the app where all the information disappears, right? You know, it's 7 days. WhatsApp is an application. It's an app that you can communicate with someone, and then all the information goes away. I think 24 hours you can set it for. So there's no digital footprint, and a lot of the females, you know, on IG or wherever. They want you to go WhatsApp. Why? Because so that they can send you the stuff. They can do the little live streams, you know, half naked for the cash apps, and then it's not saved. It blinks away. So then they never did it.
Yeah,
so they created an application for that. That's what I'm saying. So
yeah, that's out of I have no idea about that one. That's a new one on me. I heard of WhatsApp. I didn't know people was using it for that. But Smooth in the building. He says Platinum. So you watch your boy get dogged out like that by his girl when it came to the fine girls, and you ain't say nothing to him about that?
I did. I was asking about it, but who am I to tell him? What am I to do? To go there and tell him to break up with his old lady?
Right. Black Wolf Inc. in the building says, salute, Captain. What's up, Platt? Do you think there should be a battle of the sexes type of show? Brother Xavier was trying to get something like that going on with the co-ed debates. Actually, the broke down women's perspective, they kind of got that going on. It's a battle of the sexes over there. But I like the idea of it because, you know, I like to debate. So I'm all for that. But, you know, if somebody going to do that formally, officially, do it right, you know, make it fair and equitable and do it. Yeah, get it done. I'm with that. Black Wolf, the other thing that you the one-on-one that you nominated and whatnot, yeah, that one is in the works. Be looking for that one next week. Crypto with Lionel in the building says Bitcoin just hit 40K. I meant to say something about that earlier in the show. I should have been talking about Bitcoin more when it was down, trying to get more brothers to throw something on it when it dropped down, because now that it's back, I don't know if cats need to throw something on it, but you know, that shit if it get to 150,000, you're gonna be mad you ain't throw nothing on it at 40. But yeah, I'm definitely up and looking good. Bitcoin looking good, Ethereum looking good. I'm checking my stuff right now. Go ahead, Platt.
I had a chance to get on Bitcoin, and I actually had the money. And when it first came out, I was on the internet when it first came out, and I was getting these emails, and they explained it to me, but I just didn't trust it. I thought it was a scam.
I thought they talking about buying coins, cyber internet coins that don't exist. I'm like, what y'all selling? Chuck E. Cheese and Showbiz tokens? The hell is this? I didn't know what was going on, so I was late to the party. I was late on some of the internet, some of the gambling sites, right? They were offering, say, the Bitcoin. So you know what I'm saying, cyber wager, whatever, you know what, and it was all, you know, in a sense that a person could invest in that and then do some offshore wagering on sports and stuff, and it was untraceable. That was the whole point, and it was all over the place. Didn't trust it. I thought it was. I said, what the fuck? Bitcoin. Had opportunity to get on it when it was really low too, and I didn't. And hey, now so I get to get tortured every time it goes up higher and higher, because so it is what it is. Yeah. So whatever. Yeah, no, I feel you. It's, I mean, I'm glad I got something on it. I mean, I don't got a whole lot on it, and I got in still kind of late, but I can still see some growth. I'm making some money, so I just looked at it like the little couple $1,000 that's sitting in my savings that my goal was to not touch anyway. I'm just gonna set it there and not touch it. That was the mindset that I just had to have with that. But we got fake Cynthia G, who I don't block. I let her go. Let him, whoever this is behind his fake name, let him go on and rock. I suffer from body dysmorphic disorder. I basically have low self-esteem and think everyone notices my flaws. This is why I cake up my makeup on my face. Thank you, fake Cynthia G. We appreciate it. Appreciate the super chat and your bearing all of your insecurities on the air like that. We appreciate it. Black Wolf Inc. in the building says, Platinum Elite, should men be friends with the women? Personally, I see no benefit to it in any way but small talk. It's like being in a sexless marriage. You go ahead and answer that one, Platt.
Well, that advice was offered to incel or someone who was struggling. That's not what I would say to just a regular guy. Pursue women for friendships.
Yeah, okay. The guy pursuing that woman for that friendship, he
you can. I mean, that's a way.
No. I'm talking about the incel. See, I was
okay. Go ahead.
Okay, we'll put it like this. If you're, and I talked to a guy, he says any interaction that he has with women is just nerve-wracking to him. So if he can become friends with a chick and it just more or less just helps him just lower the nerves, as long as he ain't all falling in love with this chick and trying to and actually thinking he gonna be her next boyfriend. But if he just become friends with her and that just get him to just, I don't know, just break the ice of just talking to women. Just say, I ain't even trying to get no sex. I'm just trying to break the ice of just having conversations. So I think that's that's putting the training wheels on for somebody who just really got serious social issues and failure to launch when it comes to talking to women. That is a way to put the training wheels on and just start the conversation. Coach Ali's in the building with a super chat. Shout out to Coach Ali. Man, you got to get together for another one-on-one. But go ahead, Platt. You got it.
I hate to use this example, but I think it's a great example. Gay guys, why they're always around women. No, I'm saying if you notice, they're always in women's circles. But I'm saying because the whole point was remove the sexual, the thirst dynamic, right? Wasn't that the whole point? Right? Be less thirsty. That way you could deal with them more easier, right? So I'm just sort of slow your roll a little bit. They don't bring that thirst dynamic. So they're always around them. They're always in their face and they like them and they have fun. So what's the difference than a man? I'm not saying you can still want them, but you got to sort of slow your roll. That's what some dudes can't do it. Some dudes just too thirsty, man.
What you think about what Mr. Negative, the negative man, is saying that they'll get taken advantage of? What you think about that?
That's the chance you take. There are no guarantees. And you got to have some skin in the game. So if you are trying to get something, you got to give something. So if your self-esteem or your confidence might take a hit because you're trying to get at something, well, you'll be okay. You'll get over it.
Right on. Did somebody you said what your tail number? You asking what's my telephone number? Really, dude? Really? No. If you want to contact me, email me. That's somebody said Bernard checking his traps. What you talking about? Trap. Okay. We're gonna keep moving.
We're gonna trap your channel out while I'm up here, Barney. There we go.
All right. Where we at? Oh shit. All right. One thing that we was gonna talk about. You have mentioned something about Valentine's Day. How you think Negroes need to be boycotting Valentine's Day? What's your thoughts on that? Now, clearly you ain't talking about the incels because you say you said they should friend zone themselves just to break the ice and talking to women. But so you clearly talking about dudes who already getting ass. So what's what was your thoughts on that? You had something to say on that about
every
Valentine's Day.
Every Valentine's Day, men will buy extra. They'll go overboard with the gifts for females that we're going to assume they're just in regular relationship, or since they're just dating, we'll just hold it at that. Okay, we're gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. They're dating. They're one of the men that she's dating. Every year, some dude thinks, "Hey, let me go out here and buy the bear. Let me get the $99 with the roses and the delivery and all of that, and send it to her job, and she's gonna feel so happy, and then I'm gonna get what I want from her." And it just never works out like that. I'm not saying they don't want those things, because it makes them look good in front of their friends and impresses the other women, girl, who sent you and all of that. And then if she gets it from a couple of guys, next thing you know, she got to go lead a office to take all the bears, and she's got a back seat full of fucking teddy bears and candies and balloons and stuff. But for the most part, it's a waste of money. It never works out that way. In the end, she's going to sleep with the guy who she's already made her mind up with, and she could care less about, other than her ego, she care less about this candy, and it's a sucker's holiday. And I did make a compromise. If you can't control yourself, get the little $1.84 card, at a CVS, right? And just say, "Hey, just thinking about you. How you doing?" Or whatever. I think you can get it now digitally, so you actually can send an email Valentine's Day card. So I'm saying, if you just can't control yourself, I'll give you that, but you don't have to spend any money. And it's not even alpha. If any man who, and I know you well, look, any man to me who participates is beta, because it's a beta move. You're making the woman the prize. You're making the woman more important than you. Why are you doing this?
Right on. No, listen, when I was single, I used to avoid Valentine's Day. I used to come up missing. I didn't celebrate it with no chicks. If it was a woman that I was messing with, dealing with, hooking up with here and there around that time of the year, I went monk mode. I went 0 dark 30. I was off the grid. I wouldn't try to do no Valentine's Day special cutesy stuff with nobody, because I was like, "Hey, none of y'all, you ain't my woman. If you ain't my woman, we ain't doing that." Now, right now, with my woman who have earned it, yeah, I'm a dude with it. Like some of y'all would say I'm be simping out, but
Okay.
I'm gonna do some nice cutesy stuff with my woman. Nah, I mean, she been around a minute and then earned it, and so yeah. But I don't like engineered holidays, engineered romance, just the commercial romance just produce. It's just capitalism run amok. They just capitalizing on thirst, basically. Dudes thinking they got to do that to try to get some ass. If this chick ain't already been your actual woman, you getting ass from when you want to all throughout the year. No, it ain't no need to be trying to go out and give a reward. So yeah, if you single and mingling, yeah, you can, yeah, dead all that. I'm down for guys saying completely the hell with it. Just boycott the holiday. That's just for girlfriends, long-term relationships, and wives. That's it.
But you got OnlyFans, and you got within that community of OnlyFans, you pay to get access to the material. You pay to buy special exclusive videos, and all of those things come with a tip option. You actually tip the thing. You pay for it, then you tip it, and all of those women have a place where you can send them gifts. So they're going to be recipients of a lot of Valentine's Day cards, teddy bears, candies from men who are just looking at them. So that's what I'm saying. This holiday is just terrible to me, and it's a black eye for men, any man who would participate in it, because it's nothing masculine about breaking yourself $100 or more for some gifts and bullshit that she's gonna throw away or her boo's gonna eat, and then you're not even gonna get no play.
The nigga who's smashing over there eating all.
He'll eat the good ones. You find the ones with the peanut in there.
Yeah, you come.
Yeah, coconut, the
Or
mountain.
it's only gonna be the ones left with the weird peanuts and coconut. That's all. You gonna be in your dumb ass go like, damn, baby, you ate all this chocolate? Like, like no, she ain't eat all that damn chocolate. Her man ate it. The dude who actually smashed and ate it. That's why I say leave that damn holiday alone. But you just opened my eyes to something that I don't know about because I don't spend no time on
Yeah,
OnlyFans.
I
But I
got
just thought about that. Guys on OnlyFans are buying Valentine's Day gifts for the OnlyFans
you.
twerk girls, whatever they do on there.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
Yeah, these IG models, YouTube. A lot of these YouTube women, what our favorite YouTuber, Jessica X. If they had some solid, information, I promise you, she could get a whole. She could get a room full of gifts. If they knew where to send
Holy
them.
shit. I just thought about that. I think Melody
Oh, we
just
know.
started her channel. That's
Mhm.
she I don't know if you
Yeah, I had a guy on my channel who's one of the guys. He wants to trick hard and send her. He said he was going to send her, but I mean, we don't have any solid information, and I don't blame these women. They're protecting their privacy. But if there was access or a way for them to get these gifts, they could get them.
dang, I'm trying to make this get bigger so y'all can see it. This is the closest I got to sending somebody a Valentine's Day card when I was single. And this Valentine's Day card, it wasn't an actual card that I sent, but it's something that you could just send somebody online. Is just you know how that works. Send somebody either on
Mhm.
Instagram or instant messengers. A chick that I was messing with for a little while. She wasn't my woman. We wasn't exclusive, wasn't monogamous. But Valentine's Day was coming around, and the card says, "I know we're not like together or anything, but it felt weird just to not say anything. So I got you this card. It's not a big deal. It doesn't really mean anything. There isn't even a heart on it. So basically, it's just a card saying." Hey, hi. Oh, well, forget it. That was I did send a chick that kind of as a
Mhm.
joke on Valentine's Day. Like I'm
Mhm.
just acknowledging that, yeah, okay, we've been having sex for a little while now. It just felt weird not to say nothing to you. So here's a goddamn card. There you go, take it. That's the most I did. But that's like the friends with benefits Valentine's Day card that you send somebody. Just just send them something like that. Just something about I know we ain't together, but here go a goddamn card. Ain't even a heart on it. Just take it here. But that was the most I did. That was the most I did.
And as I've dealt with Valentine's Day, my thing has always been to just acknowledge that she's gonna sleep with the man she wants and all of that gift buying, all that stuff. It's just a waste of time, man. It's just a total waste of time to throw money at these women, and they haven't really shown that they want to choose you up as a potential, lover or whatever. So and it does go down the trick avenue, and you got a lot of these simps and stuff, and these dudes tricks, and that's going to happen. So that's why they make so much money. It's just like I don't know when the last time you've been to a nightclub. It's always a guy in the nightclub who has a bucket of roses, and he walks around and he gets the simps to buy a rose for the women in the club, and he'll make whatever he makes. They're probably day old roses, probably going to get thrown out, and he's selling them for $5. And a guy, he'll send roses over to the women. And when the women take the roses, they acknowledge the gift. And most of the time, they leave the roses on the table and they go home and they have sex with the men they want. And the sip is just there out. He got her to acknowledge him.
Yeah, yeah, dudes out there goofy and clowning with that shit. Sweet pea diabetes. That is a woman, correct? You better be a woman. I hope that's what
Statue
you.
of Liberty.
Okay.
Yeah, a rose buying simp or whatever. What we used to call him was a rose buying fuck boy. We used to laugh at guys like that.
Yeah, you better be doing this. Better be a woman that you are having sex with. Having you, the guys who ain't even in the building doing all that Valentine's Day gift and stuff. That is some weird shit. That is some weird shit. But on Valentine's Day, I probably do round two of, because like last year I first started going live, so the channel was smaller. We ended up having a great show called, it was called Valentine's Day Sympathon, where we sat there and told all our simp stories. I still got like 3 or 4 skeletons in the closet. I ain't telling know if I'm gonna tell them when on. It's something I ain't gonna even tell on the air. It's just too bad. But yeah.
What I've often wondered, because I see you, because you do interviews with these guys or whatever, and they don't like women, a lot of them. I've always wanted to be able to say, hey, when was the last time you've ever kissed a woman? I'm serious. When has a woman ever like looked you in the eyes and kissed you? And you can tell, Bernie, it's been years. It's been years. These guys don't even know. They don't even know what it is to be affectionately kissed by a woman. And they know what they look like, right? And they know an up close view is repulsive. These women look at them as these incel, man-hating loser men who hate brothers like me, who got Mac, who got game. I'm sticking my fucking tongue as deep as I can in the throats of these women. And these dudes can't. Nah. Those other grocery guys, Bernie, they eat the groceries. Those incels. They will eat those groceries in a minute. And you know what? They'll eat the groceries and they get no sex. The woman gets up and leaves. And they got to go and get the mouthwash and the toothbrush. What's that shot? If you ever step on the nail, what is that shot that you have to take? The technical shot, yeah. They got to get the technical shot of eating those groceries. But no, I'm serious. These guys, I'm serious. These guys haven't kissed a woman, man. No woman's ever kissed them. They haven't been up close face to face.
When you say I interview guys like that, I'm like, come on, who are you talking about? See, now, if you're talking about
ones who hate dating coaches, the ones who come here whine about dating coaches, they haven't kissed a woman in years. I didn't say they've never done it. They never had an affectionate kiss by a woman. They know that. Now, I'm not going to say they're not tricked. Actually, with the tricking, that's off limits. If you're a trick, they just give you the sex. You're a trick. You can't kiss them. Okay, that's what I'm saying. I said they don't even know what it is to affectionately kiss a woman, have a woman swap spit with a woman, and then go to work. Bernie, they don't even know what that is, and they're discounting that. So I'm saying, and then she's got to get up close, Bernie. She's got to get up close in your face, and you swap spit with. She's got to want to be around you, bro. They don't know what that is. I said these repulsive loser men haven't even kissed a woman. And I said, I want the guy to go on his 15-minute incel rant about how women are the worst thing and it's the end of the world. And I want to say, sir, can I talk? Yeah, when's the last time you kissed a woman?
Okay, when I interviewed BRP, who's an actual admitted incel, but borderline, he kind of can get some ass. But I just asked him like an hour into the interview. I didn't ask him when the last time he kissed a woman. I said, when's the last time you got some ass? And then his answer was an honest answer. He said, you mean paying for it or not paying for it? So the last time he paid for something, I think he said was like 3 months ago or so, or something like that. But I think it was over a year the last time he actually, got some that where he didn't, just make a exact transaction for it. So that was somebody who I did ask that question to, because he's an actual admitted incel. And this is one area where I disagree with you when you say guys who hate dating coaches. You're saying they're repulsive looking incels. One, you never saw them. Two, you don't know that they incel, because it sounds
sound like them. They sure sound like them.
It's a difference between somebody talking about the effects of feminism on a country and a culture and on families versus somebody who's talking about the face LMS. The symmetry between, if you get a ruler and measure with your left eyeball to right eyeball and how much space in between, that's a different camp. You're merging two different camps together. It's like
you're right.
So yeah, that's where, and that's one of the areas where you go wrong and where you get hated in this space, because
unfairly
you be charging dudes up who don't fit the incel category. They probably fit the category of they just get on your nerves. You wish they just shut the fuck up with all their little talking points. but they ain't incel category. You know, that's where I'm at with it, and that's where people go left on you. But when you're talking about the actual incels that got a weird ideology with it, not a guy like my the guy. Well, I mean, I haven't talked to him in years. We don't work together no more. But he was my at work friend. Cool dude, 5'4", you know, kind of built like a hobbit. Great guy, you know. He just didn't hit it off with the ladies very well. He hadn't had no ass in like he said 2 years and 4 months. Like he was very specific about the 4 months. He was counting that shit down. 2 years, 4 months, 3 weeks, 2 days, 4 hours.
Content. This shows you how sympathetic I am to that cause. So see, this is why, like I said, unfairly, I've addressed the incel phenomenon within our society. I did content on a guy who he tried to rape a real estate agent, right? And it's on Google right there. He was arrested, right? He wanted her to go to the house with him, right? She felt uncomfortable, and she said, "Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do." This when the guy showed up, she said, "He will go and look at this property with you," right?
Mm-hmm.
No. No. She went with him. She wouldn't go in. He said, "Can you come in? It's a leak in there." She said, "No, but I'll address. You know, we can fix it." And he said, "Well, I want to buy it, but I need to show you the leak." So she left, went back to the office. When he came in there, she said, "He'll go." It was a guy there. He'll go. So when he went, he ran off or something. They called the police. They caught him. He had like a rape kit in his back seat. Anyhow, he got charged with that. Judge gave him the max. And he was an incel. He came in with a defense about how he's unattractive. He always struggled with women. He was an incel. On his appeal, judge gave him the max. So the first judge saw the case, max sentence, what you were trying to do. I think it was 24 years. He said, maybe I'll get some leniency because I'm an incel. The second judge looked at the case, max. So he's doing his time right now for that. So I've been very sympathetic and say, the guy's ugly or whatever, but you can't, so he shouldn't have done what he did.
I'm not
sympathetic. I was sympathetic to his cause, though,
No, but see, okay, then that's another area where I make some distinctions. I'm not sympathetic to that at all, because if you're literally doing a premeditated rape where you showed up with duct tape and the whole all that he had all the
Bernie. No, I got to interrupt it. Bernie, his sentencing. I don't have no issue with that. He tried to lower it. I'm saying his history, his life, when he put that in front of the judge, hoping the judge would be lenient, when he said he had been teased all his life, and he's a very I can show you a picture of the guy. The guy looks deformed to a certain degree. He said he struggled with women, he was hoping for leniency, and the judge said no, and he's in jail right now. So that I was saying I sympathize with, but his actions. No, go ahead. I agree with you. Go ahead. But you were saying he should the 24 years or whatever. He deserved every day of it for what he was trying to do.
Yeah. Well, only, and I agree with you. I agree with the way you broke that down. But this is one thing that I've always said. It's one thing for a guy who just, for whatever reason, is ugly, short, broke, or just socially just don't got good social skills, whatever his combination of things are that causes him to not be able to get on with the ladies. That in and of itself does not make you a psychopath with no empathy. So I feel if you're getting to the point where you're trying to rape somebody like that, you have an issue bigger than you can't get no ass. I tend to believe that person, even if he could get some ass, he still is a mentally screwed up dude. I think mentally screwed up people, they're going to do something regardless. Like if you listen to like Elliot Rodgers' video, not even listening to the video, just look at his medical history. He was crazy. He had clinical documented mental problems. So whether it was some ideology about why he couldn't get no ass, or if he would have been sold some weird religious ideology, if any type of ideology got into the head of a mentally ill person who got access to a gun. I'm not saying that people shouldn't have access to guns. We're not talking about gun rights, but a mentally ill person with an ideology in his head who owns a firearm, chances are he's going to shoot into a crowd. So I don't like when people talk about like incel is the cause. It's really not. It's the mental it's the mental illness. It's the craziness. It's that shit. I mean, and yeah, a lot of terrorists, I'll call them terrorists. A lot of terrorists do got some mental illness. Sometimes somebody cannot be mentally ill. They just believe in some ideology so strongly that they're going to go and do some crazy stuff. But normally, with most of the people that do those mass shootings who are incels, they normally are mentally ill, and the mental illness rate is the mental illness rate, and it's a proportion of mentally ill people who are going to commit mass murder. But so when I just see somebody who can't get no ass, I don't instantly say, "Oh shit, he's on the verge of murder," because, like I said, I worked with a guy for 2 years. He couldn't get no ass. He was far from that. And as most people, I mean, he was just a mentally healthy person who just happened to be short and built like a hobbit. And, it's just so that's why I don't like to charge them. I don't like to charge them up with the whole, Elliot Rodgers and all of those incidents. I don't like to pin that on somebody just because they can't get or they having a hard time getting some ass. But that's where I'm at with that complex design. He says, what the fuck, it seems like there always some cringe shit being talked about when you stop through here nowadays. Yeah, man, we've been doing those type of shows lately. Shout out to Complex Design. Haven't had Complex up in a while. I still got to go on Complex's show. We were supposed to be doing something, and it's probably my fault that we didn't get together. So we got to try to make that happen. But Jackie's Retro in the building says calling paternity fraud victims incels. Have you done that?
No. You talking about guys who get lied on, accused, like they wind up taking care of somebody else's kid? Is that what he's talking about?
I don't know. I think he was accusing you of calling an paternity fraud victim an incel. I believe that's what he's doing. He can clarify in the chat if he would like to. And somebody late to the party saying, "What is incel?"
And you know what else? That guy before that chat before, I've seen that on IG. Thirsty dudes are sending money to these women, these IG models, and they're so bold. They're posting their boo in the end, like he's there for about 2 seconds of that video. She'll be walking around the house half naked in lingerie. And then as the video starts to end, there's Boo standing in the doorway. There's that guy. Or you know how they do the selfie in the car? They'll get a bunch of cars, and then next thing you know, there he is on the he's either driving or he's in the passenger seat.
But you know how the OnlyFans work, though. I mean, those same dudes, yeah, they seeing that dude, but if this is the OnlyFans chick that's really OnlyFansing it up, they've seen that dude smashing on camera, haven't they?
Right? Yeah, well, you can. Well, see, actually, well, yeah, you can. Yeah, well, there's actually guys, younger. Unfortunately for me, I've missed my target. But there's now young guys who can really strap it out. They're being hired by these women for their OnlyFans to just smash them up, for the content.
You basically was saying like you missed your era if OnlyFans.
Yes.
OnlyFans would have came about when you were a younger, strapping young gentleman.
Oh hell yeah.
Would be doing the on-camera work with those ladies.
I certainly would have provided quite a bit of content to the sector.
I remember you said that before. You said that it was some chick that was trying to start her OnlyFans page, and you was like, "Yeah, and I'm going to assist her in that." And I was like, "Whoa, what you mean assist her? You going to teach her how to work the camera?" Or you was like that, and possibly being on camera. So I was meaning to ask you about that. Was about a month ago when you said that. So how it go? I mean, Did you get some on camera work?
I'm helping 2 people with an OnlyFans, but no, I haven't been involved in with the camera thing. And they got boyfriends or whatever, and so that, and on that too, I haven't, because they can do that filming themselves, but I'm helping them, build the channel and stuff like that on their OnlyFans. Tell them about. That's how I know about it. That's what I'm saying. But I have seen I know this one particular IG model, and she's on her third quote unquote what they call it collaboration with OnlyFans men, because men are on there too. She's on her third, where she's reaching out to these guys and they're piping her down and they're selling the content. And
you said her third collaboration with male OnlyFans models. Now this is a weird thing because my Instagram page that I'm about to create a new Instagram page, probably connected to the show or whatever. But my original Instagram, which I don't use that much, I don't post. I don't post nothing on there. But when I didn't know what, I remember this was back when I didn't know what Instagram was. My brother put me up on Instagram, and he had, basically said, "Man, you got to check out all these chicks on here." So he had I was like, "Oh shit, okay." I installed Instagram. I was like, "Damn!" So he basically just got me started, so had me follow a bunch of them chicks that he looking at him, and so that's all Instagram was. So on my long story short, on my Instagram is ratchet as hell in the sense that that I'm following a lot of Instagram models just to periodically look at some ass, but I'm like, whatever.
I get.
I'm going to delete that one and start over fresh and not have a ratchet Instagram page. But what the reason I brought it up is because what I'm noticing is a lot of the Instagram models, they be advertising their OnlyFans. I don't go to the OnlyFans. I don't do that, but I saw them advertising sort of what you described, how it's dudes who be on OnlyFans and it's chicks that be on OnlyFans, and I guess they get flued out and get together and do big Super Bowl OnlyFans collaborations with each other. And I was just like, man, what is, like, I'm sitting there just green as hell, like, is that a thing?
Yeah,
that's what they out here doing. It's like it's weird. Like she was advertising it like it was like a big main event. Like buy tickets, like it's pay-per-view. Like I was like, what the hell? It's like this whole online OnlyFans thing, man. It's a whole ordeal, man. But shout out to Wealthy Firefighter. He says, I'm not one, but shout out to the game ninjas. Also, I saw somebody say I was bad with keeping up with super chats. I do got a method to fix that problem. But Wayman Brown in the building says the money you spend online models goes to their BF. Yep. The money you spend on online models goes to their BF. Absolutely. But yeah, it's a thing. I'm about to drop that link in the chat for those who want to come up and join the conversation. I probably won't make this a long marathon. We did 4 hours, I think, yesterday. We ain't gonna be on that long today. I don't know how long we're gonna be on. Hold on. Okay, yeah, there it go. There it go. Yeah, we ain't gonna be on too insanely long today, but we got 290 people in the building, which means the likes should, goddamn, y'all are not liking the video today. The likes should be,
get the likes up. Get the likes up.
Get the likes up, people. Get the likes up. But yeah, I do got a method to keep up with that better. Shout out to MOT that told me something that was very much common sense that I should have been doing. How you can pull up all the super chats right there. But I think I got everybody. But just a real quick rundown. Shout out to Wayman Brown, Wealthy Firefighter, Jackie's Retro, Coach Ali, Black Wolf Inc., the fake Cynthia G page that I won't block. I just let the fake Cynthia G rock out. Crypto with Lionel, Black Wolf Inc., Smooth, James Hudson, Snuggles, Smooth, and that brother P. But that was from yesterday. I didn't even see that one yesterday. It says Zero is right. Gynocentrism is giving what is that? Prominence to women, and game is giving prominence to snatch. It's all rented. Yeah, okay, I can barely see that because that's hella small. I gotta zoom that in more when I do that. But shout out to everybody who have contributed to the show via super chat. I don't know if anybody hit the Cash app. We about to check on that right now, but the link is in the chat. So y'all feel free to come on up and join the conversation. participate in this thing that we got going on here. We got a number of topics on the table. We talked about OnlyFans, Valentine's Day simping for women that you ain't even smashed yet in your Valentine's Day simping. We've talked about all of that. Talked about the incel problem, if that's the right thing to call it. And I do believe that Obsidian is coming on. I think he come on normally around 11:30ish, somewhere around there. We may do a smooth, clean handoff to him if he's on the air. If he come on while we on the air, we might do a smooth, clean handoff to him. But if anybody want to participate in the conversation in any way, shape, or form, the link is in the chat. Moderators, make sure y'all drop in platinum link in here. I know it's some people in here that's not subscribed to platinum. His channel been growing. He's been putting in that work. Thank you, Black Wolf, for dropping that link. Make sure y'all sub to Plat. He about to be formally, officially monetized in a little bit. Put in that hard work. Hard work. They say, despite all the haters who hating on him.
Yeah, there's a lot of haters in the space, man. You hypocrites or whatever, but that's cool though, bro, because they can't stop me. So it's a waste of time on that,
Don DeMarco got Solo TV 84 in the building. What's going on?
What's going on, man? Peace to you, Bernard. Hey, what's going on, Platinum? How you doing today, sir?
What's up with you, player?
Hey, man, just chilling, man. Much love. I started to hear about this cat Platinum. Everybody's always talking about Platinum this and Platinum that, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people were always talking about it negatively. And I know on YouTube, sometimes you can't take people's words at face value, but Platinum is triggering men, and I realize why, because Platinum is telling men, yo, the onus of responsibility is on y'all. And for some reason, some guys don't want to hear that. Platinum, do you agree with that assessment that you tell the men what it is, that they have to step it up, or do people have genuine gripes with their dislike for you?
No, well, they can dislike me, but no, it's just a legitimate reason. No, it's just a case of dudes. A lot of these dudes is thirsty, they jealous, they bitch broke, and they're just losers, and they don't want to accept the fact that they failed, in their relationships. As far as just being totally responsible, I mean, I guess you could say they should be, but women do fucked up shit. So yeah, women do. Women lie, women fuck relationships up. But if you're going to deal with females, you got to get out there and deal with them. You can't just sit back and expect them to bend over backwards and come to you, especially if if you've grown up that way and they've always come at you like that. That's different. Some guys can do it. They got it like that. Some guys can go to a nightclub or to a social gathering. They'll get 4 or 5 numbers. They ain't saying nothing to nobody. But other guys, you got to be a little bit more, you got to have a more initiative. You got to get out there and actually interact with the people and to achieve your goal. Because if your goal is, if you want to be with them, then you're going to have to put some skin in the game. And a lot of these YouTubers tell these guys they don't have to put any skin in the game, and that women somehow are going to bend over backwards and kiss their butts. And that's just insanity.
Right on. I do got a response to that, but hold on, give me a second. Let me read Fake Cynthia G's super chat. Says, I started OnlyFans last year. It was popular. I canceled it because I only got 3 subscribers. Rob and 2 women who watch my channel. I don't need it anyway. Kamala is legalizing prostitution. Thank you, Fake Cynthia G. We appreciate your super chat. Black Wolf Inc. in the building says, Don DeMarco. Shout out to Black Wolf Inc. Appreciate the super chat. And like I said earlier, Platt, and this is the only area where, an area where the criticism against you can become valid. When you talk about those type of men that you describe, sometimes you hit with too broad of a brush. You come at the guys who are breaking down, the effects of feminism on culture and society, men's rights and all of that. Now, you are right that sometimes the problematic, ideologically black pill incel, the ones who are problematic, will hide behind those talking points of people like a Zero or a Game Changer, and they'll try to hide behind their talking points. But when you hit with that broad brush and you including people like Zero, Game Changer, I don't know who, I mean, it's content creators. Like I don't know if you know MOT, who we know MOT. I mean, he owns a trucking fleet. He ain't got no problems with women. It's like when you include people like that in there, then that's when people come at you. But when you going after the people who
I don't go after. If you go look at their channels, they have streams against me. I don't have any streams against them. I've never went after them ever. If you go look at
you didn't call them some bitch broke incels. You've called them some bitch
I haven't said them. I said people like that. But hold up.
Okay.
They've been person. Yeah, they've come after me with no reason. Yeah, totally unprovoked, no reason, just a hate-filled, just an anger, because I won't agree with the fact, they hate women, and I don't hate women, and that's what I'm saying. I have no proof whatsoever other than they hate women. They want me to agree with that position, and I don't. Why would I hate women? And I'm not an incel. So I don't suffer. I don't whine about them, complain about them. I'm not thirsty. I'm not fucked up about bitches. They are, and they can't deal with that. So now you're talking about me. They're coming at me. I don't bother them. I don't know nothing about those dudes. I have no interest in those dudes. None. Other than the fact that they're in this space and I know where their channels are. I've been there. I've supported. I've seen some of that stuff, and I go on about my business.
No.
Wait, hold on. Hold your thoughts, Move. What'd you think about what Charles Merchant just said right there? He says, suckers believe you can either worship hoes or you must have to hate women. Either you can worship in hoes. If you ain't worshiping hoes, then you hate women. A lot of people feel like that's your view on this. What say you?
Well, I don't know what you mean by worshiping a hoe. I don't really deal with hoes. I mean, hoes.
Deal with hoes?
No, I don't deal with hoes. But I'm saying you said
We
worship women or hate.
Different definitions, because I mean,
yeah. I mean, I'm saying, look,
you're talking about doing some OnlyFans behind on camera work with some chick. I think most dudes would say that qualifies as a hoe. So you deal with hoes.
You're talking about work in the sense that the woman has a dude with her and stuff like that. But I'm just saying, and then they're doing that. They're just making money. But my position is my position. I stand by everything I say on my channel. It comes to be true. And I've even had guys say that Platinum's right, because I am right. I know what I'm talking about.
Hey, yo, Bernard and Platinum, I'm not gonna cap. I've said on my channel many times, I love thoughts, but I'll never fall in love with a thought, and that goes over niggas' heads. Bernard, does that make sense to you?
That make perfect sense.
Because here's the thing, Bernard. Let's keep it a buck. Yeah, look, I talk about the state of modern women, how it's in disarray and whatnot, right?
Yeah, that's part of what my channel is about.
Yeah. But here's the thing: a lot of brothers don't like it when I start talking that self-improvement stuff. Well, Solo, you're fat and chubby. Well, guess what? I stepped up my money game. I stepped up my social circle game. That's why you see me around Ian Bellina, Tazella, Leon Green, all these D-list celebrities. And people are like, oh, Solo, you tricking. Like, a lot of niggas resent the fact that I talk about the self-improvement, because when they see me, I look like, their uncle. Right, Bernard? But here's the thing, like, with women, okay, cool. If I can't get the woman on this side, I went where I was celebrated, not tolerated. So yeah, I started to deal with the Beckys, and I'm having more success than I ever did, even when I was in way better shape. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of guys, they're like, oh, well, Solo, we want you to be down with the incels and black pills. Nigga, I'll never be down with y'all niggas. Because at the end of the day, in real life, if you put in the work and you start to elevate your mindset, you start to elevate yourself as a man, improvement will come. It may be slow at first, but I swear to God, if you want that cheat code, Bernard, do that semen retention, you'll smash a chick through a wall, my nigga. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, cats think I'm joking with the semen retention. Like Platinum, I remember, last year, there was one day I was at work. I had 15 matches on Bumble in 2 days. I got 5 phone numbers. And real talk, there was one point, Bernard, I had 3 dates. Two back-to-back chicks, right? And then I was at the W, and I had a chick back in my hotel room. I mean, thick-ass snow bunny. We call them pogs. You feel me? And here I am, and people be like, oh, Solo is this and Solo is that. Solo's cringe. You see that right there in the chat, right? But at the end of the day, here's the thing. If you put in the work, you can come up. Look at Kent TV. He used to be like the biggest incel on YouTube, Bernard. I don't know if you know him. He got a girl now. You don't even see him on YouTube no more. He got a girl. He's happy because he's getting them sugar walls. And I'm not saying it's about women. See, here's the thing. A lot of guys got to realize for men, women are a byproduct of success. Like if you're out there, you grinding, you doing your thing, the women will come. But a lot of dudes put too much focus on the women, and the universe is a funny way of correcting things, kind of like crypto, right? If you focus too much on one coin, it's got to correct itself. And that's what's happening to a lot of guys is they put too much focus on women that's when they're losing out.
No, good stuff. Definitely good stuff. We're about to go to Smooth real quick after I get these super chats in. Platinum, why would you make an inflammatory statement like that and not understand why people criticize your ideology and then act shocked? I don't know what inflammatory statement he makes, but Platinum be coming with a lot of statements that trigger folks. So I don't know exactly which one he's talking about right there. Black Wolf says, coming soon, masculine energy, snow bunny hunter gear for the black man that plays with the snow. Snow bunny hunter gear. Get it? get the white out, baby. All right. Shout out to Black Wolf Inc. advertising the Snow Bunny Hunter gear. I know Solo gonna cop him some of that, but Smooth in the building. Go ahead. You was about to say something to Platt, but go ahead. You got the floor. You got the mic. We gonna keep it clean and keep it cool. We gonna keep it clean.
We'll keep it clean and cool. But I just wanted to say, Platinum, please, like, don't you can't be here acting like you don't know why the MOTs or the zeros have a gripe against you, because it's not for no reason. You do exactly what Bernard said with that broad stroke where you just call all people incels and bitch broke and this and the third, and you purposefully misinterpret the message that they're putting out there. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't fuck chicks. Nobody's saying that you shouldn't go after chicks. As a matter of fact, the people on that side that you refer to, they get with women all the time. But their message is just that don't put pussy first. Be about your shit first, and the pussy's gonna come. And the issue with you is that you just on this fuck on these hoes, fuck on these hoes. It don't matter if she fat. It don't matter if she this. It don't matter if she that. Fuck on these hoes, fuck on these hoes, fuck on these hoes. And it's just that the sentiment is that for the young and up and coming dudes up here, we want to make sure that their number one focus is themselves first, because they come on here talking about girls and what they do and this, that, and the third, and we try to get the focus off of that to themselves and improving themselves, just like Solo TV was giving you all these examples. So, but you know exactly what it is, so I don't really understand why you up here capping, bro.
Well, I don't know why you're coming. If I knew what it is, why wouldn't I say it? Now, what you said, my thing is not about fucking on fat bitches or any bitch. You know, we have a conversation, 4, 5, 6 hour conversation, doing some of the moments of those streams, we joke. And it's funny how people only hear what they want to hear. I got streams where we talk about marriage and the downside of that. It's right there on the channel. They don't see those though. Got streams where we talk about incels and the guy who's in jail, how we were sympathetic to his, when we don't agree with what he did, but he was sympathetic that he was just struggling. He was a hurt man. They don't see that. The only thing that they hear, like you said, we fucking on fat bitches. Well, I say quite more than that. And if hold up, and for that case, I have to agree. I sort of have to take the side of some of these guys. If that's all you can get, I'm not the guy who's going to criticize for you. If your woman is an obese woman, I mean, like, that's your woman.
Yeah, but also showing off a friend of yours on your channel to say that guys should be more like him. You know what I'm saying? Coming to find out that this is somebody that has 14 children. I mean, is that really the best example to
I didn't show.
showcase?
Okay, hold on. I didn't show. You talking about Mario? I didn't show him off. Just like you
Yes, you
doing this.
did.
I
I was
showed him.
there.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that I talked about Mario like I was a proud father?
Come on, Platinum.
What you talking about? Mario is his own man. Smooth. I know him like I know you. He joined the link. He told me he got 14 kids. I assumed he was telling me the truth. I've never. What do I do about? He was in the space before I was. Well, you said I showed him off. How did I show him off?
Look, you know what I mean. You know what I mean with show. Yeah, this is my man Mario here. He's not like all these incels. Well, Mario, you got 12 kids, right? I mean, tell him about yourself, Mario. That's what I'm talking about.
That's the way you interpret. That's why I said a lot of this
That's
stuff.
what I call showcasing. I mean,
I got you on that. But no,
you can use another word. You can use another word for it. But I'm just saying that somebody that is according to what you're saying, you talk about the serious things and whatever have you. Is that the best example you're going to show for up and coming men?
Hey, yeah, hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, y'all. I'm running upstairs to grab some coffee. So y'all, behave yourself. Solo in charge.
We gonna be good. We gonna be good.
You're talking about with Mario. Mario is one of the people who join my link sometimes. Show him off. Mario. I disagree with like 90% of the stuff that comes out of his mouth. Mario, go ask Mario. Mario, we don't agree on hardly anything. Show him off. That's his business. We always talk about it. 14, man, that's a lot of money. How do you afford them? I think he's Israel. He's a Hebrew Israelite, so he has a bunch of wives. That's what he's told me. And he raises his kid according to his thing. But that's Mario. You're free to contact him. But as far as show him off, I'm not related to him. I don't have 14 kids, and that's a choice that he's made. But other than that, he just joined my link. He comes up, has a conversation. But see, that's what I'm saying. Now I'm showing off a guy I don't even know. And I'm not a Hebrew Israelite either.
Yeah, Platinum. You see, you're saying a lot of things, but it's always something different every time.
What's different? I'm not a Hebrew.
It's always a constant flip flop. So, but I mean, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? You just do you. I seen you on Star and all that shit, man. Congrats. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So,
hey, I'm just trying to. Hey, bro, I'm just trying to bring my message. This, it is mine. So, but as far as that, I am going to look at that because I didn't know that you actually look at that as showing someone off. But
yeah, the thing is that you bring your message, but if it gets called out, it's going to get called out.
No, that's fine.
Not
but there are other people who I would rather be accused of quote unquote showing off, because like I said, we don't even agree. I don't have no problem with the brother, but we don't agree with like 90%. 90% disagreement. There are people I'm more in line with that I would quote unquote show off, but I don't have no problem with the brother. If he got 14 kids, what I'm supposed to tell him? He can't come up? He can't offer his opinion?
Platinum, you know what? I mean, I can't go into this whole diatribe. You understand? It's just been a track record of a certain behavior. You understand me? And it gets called out all the time. What I'm doing now is nothing different, but just to act like, damsel in distress and oh my God, this, that, and the third. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? We know you know better, bro. But hey, it's you too, right? It's you too, right? Bro. So it is what it is.
Hey, bro, look,
but Bernard, thanks for having me up, Bernard, man. I appreciate it, man. I made sure I kept it civil out here.
Let me Oh yeah, no doubt. Anytime. Wait, hold on. Wait, I'm hearing I got two things going. All right, I'm back. All right, thanks for coming up, Smooth. Appreciate you. You ain't been through in a while, so appreciate you coming on up. I think what he was trying to get at is Platt, did you look at the dude who had 14 kids? I think I've heard of that dude. He got like, I don't know, 12, 14 kids by like 9 or so women or something like that. It was almost like, I think what Smooth was getting at. Did you look at that as like a badge of honor?
No, that's none of my business. No.
Okay, all right.
No, I wouldn't want that. That's way too much. I can't afford that. As far as trying to take care of that, that's just. But I think he's a Hebrew Israelite. He has wives, right? And he says that all the time. But I mean, like, who am I to? What am I supposed to do? Tell him, hey man, I don't agree with that. Didn't you interview a Israelite yesterday?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, damn it. I didn't even ask him how many kids he had. That would have been a good question.
Wives. That's how they live. They have multiple wives.
Yeah, I was getting at with David Johnson yesterday is that are y'all just I basically said how do we even make a distinction between y'all just being some niggas who just smashing a lot of chicks and just got a lot of chicks that you just smashing, because I'm like, y'all ain't all in the same house. They got separate houses. In many of those cases, the chick take care of her own house and do everything. You just basically do coming by dropping off dick and semen, and it's just basically just, you know, how does it distinguish itself just from the normal baby mama, baby daddyism that we see going on with black people? But that's a whole nother community, the community issue or this or that. But me and David Johnson kind of got on that, kind of touched into that. But when I hear about somebody talking about, oh, they're a Hebrew Israelite, regular dude, probably work a regular job and got 11, that impregnated 11 women, I'm like, yeah, okay, all right. I'm like, yeah, it sounds like.
But now I'm responsible for a grown man. I know him.
No, you ain't responsible. You ain't responsible.
Basically, yeah, you know, I said I showed him off. I mean, this is ridiculous. Well, like I said, once again, it's ludicrous. It's not based in any sound, legitimate complaint. It's nothing more than some thirsty, weak ass niggas who are jealous of me. They've been jealous of me since I've been in this space. They can't fuck on nothing, and they just weak ass dudes. They losers, bro. And their whole conversation is weak. They're losers, and they're just jealous dudes. They can't work with the women. They got failed relationships. They got to go way overseas to find some pussy. I lived overseas. I know you can't. I know what's over there, bro. I know what's over there, and I know them top-notch chicks. You think it's different till you get over there. It's actually quite the same as it is here. And they're just idiots, man. And they can't have a conversation without screaming and yelling or trying to insult. You see that? And most of the stuff is full of lies. It's just lies. 90% of the things they say is just lies. And they can't stand accountable for anything they say. You know, marriage is bad for some people. I don't want people to get married, but you were married. But we're representing. Oh, I didn't know that. So we're a bunch of grown men. We represent the youth. Oh, I didn't know. When I signed up for YouTube, it didn't say anything like that. But see, they want to play the tribe thing because that's how they have power. They want to be here and be tribal to try to control other people. Only fuck with us. Don't fuck with them. You see what I'm saying? It's a hustle. It's nothing but a bunch of stupid niggas trying to run a weak hustle. They ain't no real niggas. They'll never see you in person, and they bitch broke. And I've been saying it. These dudes is what let's like right now here. Look at the link sitting there. They're not gonna come up here.
Who is they?
They got a whole lot of shit to say. They not no real niggas. Hold on. They're not gonna come up here, bro. You know it and I know it. Because they can't stand on none of the shit they talking about.
Who is they? Who you talking about?
I've been saying that about them dudes, and everybody know it. And I'm see that's why I'm doing this live right now. All them niggas is bitch niggas. They not real niggas. They listening. They ain't gonna come up here.
Wait, Platinum.
So take your little candy ass and do your little weak ass live stream and whine about women and I don't like women and you're lame, bro.
You know what? I do have to say one brother that comes to mind that I rock with. We had some issues, but we squashed it. One Master Teacher. I like how he moves with his channel. He shows him traveling. He shows the receipts. but he's never negative about women. And that's how you know a brother is winning, because you can see he's in these different countries. He's engaging with the women. And to me, I've always said this, if overseas is dope, like y'all say this, and I lived overseas too. I lived in Germany. Ich spreche Deutsch. Ja, ich spreche 3 languages. Facts. Here's the thing. Then just show yourself out there winning. I understand why every brother doesn't do it because of privacy purposes. But if y'all gonna get information, get it from somebody who is credible. And One Master Teacher is definitely credible. You know, you got this. There's one cat on YouTube talking about traveling, this and that, and he's a self-proclaimed incel, but he's never traveled nowhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because he's like, yeah, man, I'm going to Thailand, blah blah blah, but he's never been there. You know, his name is I don't want to give him a shine, but what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, if you're gonna get information about traveling, get it from somebody that is reputable, and One Master Teacher is.
Right on. Smooth in the building. He says, "Why didn't you say this when I was up there?" Don't pump the brakes on that. Don't say, hold on, Flat.
Okay.
Hold on. DJ said he said in the building. He says, "Don't be bitch broke." No, .com. Forgot about the .com. Shout out to you and my man Counselor Murray in the building. Says salute BR and Platt. I guess you can go ahead and answer the question why
I don't have a problem with Smooth.
All right, cool.
I don't.
All right.
Bernard, I got one last thing.
Not directed toward him. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. But now
my
comments weren't about Smooth. Go ahead.
Bernard, I got one last thing to say. I'm gonna hop off. Look, guys. If a chubby Kenan Thompson motherfucker like myself can pull Becky's that are 5'5", 130 pounds, half my size, you guys can do it too. I'm not handsome, but nigga, when I walk in, nigga, I think I'm the shit. And if I see a chick, I try to make eye contact. If I don't get eye contact, I still step up. Listen, I get rejected every night, Bernard. I get rejected so much, you would think that I'm getting eviction notices the way I'm getting rejected. But you know what? With all the rejections, your boy does come up sometime. And that's because here's the thing. You got to have confidence that, okay, you know what? Michael Jordan said in one commercial, remember that one commercial where he said he missed 9,000 times? Well, guess what? It's that shot that you make. You feel me? All those shots you miss is practice. So when you finally do make that shot, you make it count. And that's why when I get that shorty down, I'm going to tear it down, Bernard. Facts. I smashed the chick like I did just 25 years in the joint. And that's where I get my callbacks from. They're like, yeah, that dude solo, he put in work. I got a chick right now. She drive an hour just to get tore down at least once a week. You know what I'm saying? Granted, it's been a couple weeks since because she got a man now. But as soon as she's done with him, she knows what time it is. Anyway, guys, all I'm saying is this. I'm not here to brag. I'm just saying, guys, if you put in the work, if you guys, believe in yourself, and you take actionable action, meaning in the real world, you're not just staying at home watching hentai porn and all that bullshit, but you actually take actions. I'm in the gym. I'm 10 pounds down since January 1st. I got, 30 more pounds to go. If I lose another 20 on top of the 30, I'll be back to pretty boy status. You feel me? Have faith in yourself, man. A lot of you guys don't have faith in yourself. Anyway, it's your boy Jones, and I'm out. Peace.
All right, shout out and salute to Solo TV 84 came through. All right, we got Stefan Devantia. I think I said that right. Go ahead, you got the floor, you got the mic. I think Silent said something about a super chat that I see. I'll be missing super chats, but I know how to find them now. So hold on. Wait. We're gonna do a rain check on that, Silent. All right, Silent Lamont said hashtag Team Becky Sphere. Team Becky Sphere. All right. Thank you. Silent, we needed that one. We can move forward in life now that we know that you're hashtag Team Becky Sphere. Now, thank you. We needed that. All right. Go ahead, Stefan. You got the floor. You got the mic.
How you lot doing, man?
Are we doing good? If you can increase your volume, that would be great. Yeah, we can hear you, but you probably need to increase your volume just a little bit.
Hello?
If you can. Yeah, no, you're good. We can hear you. Just can you hear me at this point now? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, well, you got the
you hear
mic. Go
me?
ahead. Yes, go ahead
I
and
can hear
speak.
you. I can hear you. I can hear you. I can, yeah.
Okay,
So
speak.
basically, I listen. Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, yes.
No, he's low, but sometimes his
It was a delay.
no his delay be messed up. You have to let him just keep going or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
But he's
That was a delay. I was just about to be quiet and just let him go ahead and do the damn thing or whatever. But all right. All right, we had the one-on-one, had people come up. I don't know if you're gonna get somebody else that got something to say. We can almost wrap this bad boy up. I'm about to drop. Make sure y'all dropping that link for Platinum Channel as we get on our way out of here. We're gonna do a clean handoff to Obsidian because Obsidian just went live, about to go. Oh shit, he going in on. Okay, yeah. He about
shout
to.
out to Caesar D1.
Oh yeah, Caesar D1 definitely. Caesar D1 is the man. Caesar D1 is the man. Be supporting this space very heavy, very heavy. Be dropping heavy-handed cash apps to everybody in the middle of the night. So yeah, shout out. Go ahead.
And I stand by what I say. These dudes is bitch broke. And I don't mean
Wait,
every dude. Wait a minute. I don't mean every dude.
Okay.
Wait a minute. I don't mean every dude in the space. It's just their game. You know, any dude who would listen to me and have issues, I'm saying like, okay, fat women, dude. Some dudes, that's what they sleep with. I'm sorry. You know, what do you want to do? To punish? Like, what are you going to tell the whole world not to mess with fat chicks? I don't. What's up with your Steve the Dean? We got the real Mac up in here. But I'm just
Steve
saying,
the Dean in the building.
I'm not up here gonna sit up here and say that look, bro, it's a lot of dudes in this space. I don't get it. They want to try to police niggas' dicks. I call this dick sniffing. These dudes do a lot of dick sniffing in space. If that's his woman, if he want to mess with fat chicks, I mean, that's just his choice. I'm not here to criticize him. Okay, that's just simply his choice. If a dude is struggling with women, I can help him. Okay, I ain't even in his pocket. Just listen to me. I'll give you some game. I know how to do it. I don't know where this stuff come from, because it's like, you had a bad divorce. Okay, it got nothing to do with me. I don't know what your situation was. Then these niggas talking about tricking, and then when you tell them the dangers of that, they get mad at you. I don't like women, but I'm gonna give them money. That don't even make sense. I'm an alpha, but I'm giving women money. How you the alpha? You making her the prize. Well, I'm gonna go overseas. Well, this is what they didn't know, Bernie. I actually lived there. I wasn't there for 2 weeks. I lived there. I got mail there. I had to have an address there. I had to deal with the people there. As far as the top-notch women, bro, that's very hard to get. You got to have some, you got to have some clout, and you got to have the top-notch ones. But as far as some old chick out of a brothel, some washed-up chick that nobody wants or something, yeah, you can get that. But they're actually pretty Americanized. If you ever been in the military, you know a lot of the women, it takes the women, I say about 3, well, now it don't take them that long. It takes about 3 years before they adjust, and you wind up acting just like the women in the States. And guys, go ask these guys who are married to them. They'll tell you that they watch their wife change. You know, now with the social media now if you get your wife from Korea with social media, she's going to have a group of people ready to meet her damn near at the airport. It's gonna be a group. Hey, now we meet every week. Yeah, let's get together. They're gonna put her on game. She's gonna know everything she needs to know within 6 months. Everything. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. What do you think?
No, I'm laughing at. No, I ain't laughing at you. I'm laughing at Silent. Be ever having jokes. Shout out to Silent.
Now, I live there, Bernie. I live there. I'm not some dude in America whining till I'm going. I live there. I know what's over there, and I don't have no problem with dudes who go over there. I actually have friends who have married women from overseas. And I know, I've seen their kids and I watched their kids grow or whatever. But this whole thing, look, basically, you got to be a man. You got to go out there like all the other men, just like Bernie, find you someone who wants to be with you, live your life, deal with the ups and the downs. Simple as that. As far as marriage, I don't know. I've never been a guy who supported marriage. But as far as dating, there's nothing wrong with dating. You're gonna have ups and downs. And I've always stood on that. You got a group of bitch broke niggas here who can't get women, who whine and complain about men who can. And they want us to have some type of trick team, trick tribe, and they want all the brothers to hop on that little trick tribe and be failures and losers like them. Them niggas ain't hitting on jack. I've been saying that.
All right.
But go ahead, I'm gonna back up. Go ahead.
All right, this is like the lightning round. Like I said, we about to wrap this bad boy up pretty soon. So Sister George and Sir Ism, yeah, I gotta keep it kind of brief, but y'all can go ahead and get more or less your first and last words in at the same time.
Yeah. I appreciate you, Bernie.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Let me up today. You dig? But I'm gonna say it for Mac Platt because he don't want to say it. When he had 2 in the box and motherfuckers was laughing at him and you thought he was gonna fold up like a cheap tent, he stood up and built a foundation over there at the Platinum Elite channel, and he don't want to say it. The closest thing you players gonna get for Valentine's is your threesome with yourself, Hannah Han, and Linda Loshan. So don't be mad at the game. You're so smart, you're dumb. The guys with game ain't losing. I ain't riding cross country and women standing me up. My wife ain't divorced me. I just had a smash down this morning. That's all I'm saying. So I'm saying if you had that happen to you, you still can get recouped. This is what I'm saying. I'm not hating on that, but I don't want brothers to have a pity party. I want brothers to take 6 months, build themselves back up, and you got to get back in the game. That's all I'm saying. I'm not like hating on a divorce. You got to take the bitter with the sweet, man, and keep pushing. You lose a job, you don't stop. Get back out here. So I'm just saying game is on the move. Have you some game, have you some style. Bernie done tighten up his show. You're wearing suits, you're looking good. You somebody to get chose on. These dudes look a mess and they want an 8.5. It's not gonna happen. Listen to Platinum Elite, listen to some ism. I'm here to help the brothers. I'm not here hating on the brothers. I just gotta be like a drill sergeant to get your butt in shape. I can't be nice with men. Come on, men. Nobody cares about us. Okay, so let's get moving and let's have you some game and some style about yourself and get back out here and get you a woman. Don't be spending your money on all these women, these hoes. Get you a woman right outside. And I appreciate you, Brother Bernie. Salute to Mac Platinum. Yeah, game on the move, the new MVP. Hated or love it, the underdogs on top. Jack.
Man, you sound like you just talk to like a trap beat, like when you just talk like it need to be a track, like it need to be a track playing while you talking, like that's
I appreciate it, Brother Bernie. Salute to you, Sister George. Mac Platt, salute, brother. Salute to you.
Yeah.
Hey, Sister George.
Sister George, go ahead, Sister George. You got it.
I mean, I don't really know how to follow that up. Right. I'm just like, well, damn, I should have went first.
I got a question for you, Sister George. Sister George,
what's up, Mac?
Yes, I am. You're a woman. You've seen these guys, right?
Yes.
You think a woman is
seen what guys? Seen what guys? I don't.
Sister George, you think a woman has kissed these guys? Like,
yes.
What recently?
Well, yes, I do. And I'm not going to diminish this.
Hold on, wait, stop. Hold on, wait, time out. Y'all not about to do this. Sister George, what guys is he talking about?
I think he would be talking about MOT0, and the non-game side of the space.
All right, we ain't never seen Zero, and MOT is rich. So would you? I don't.
No, I'm just go ahead, Sister George.
I don't doubt that MOT and Zero can get ass. It's just I don't look at it like that. I did have a question about what do you think the game has done negatively to the culture, but like I said, you're getting ready to wrap up, Bernard. Ism just came up, kind of said his piece, and that's all I wanted to ask.
Just came up with that corny ass question.
I don't think.
Right, go ahead.
I mean, my question was better than that corny ass shit you was asking him. Yeah. I mean, because we was all over here sleeping shit. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah, let me mute you up. Go ahead, Flat.
I don't think game.
The best way.
I don't think. I don't think game has done anything to the community. If you call it that, show me. What are you talking about? Black people? Or are you talking about white people? If you're talking about.
I'm talking about black people.
Okay, well, hold up. Let me. This is what always. Okay, and I got you. I'm gonna answer that. This is what kills me about that. Who started this whole manosphere stuff? It was white dudes. Like they were the one catching holy hell from the females. Now the manosphere. All of this men's rights movement. All that is men. Those white men mostly. Black men came behind it or became a part of it, then separated from it. But they've been catching holy hell. That's more white. Look, bro, the trouble with women is coming from white males.
I agree. The incel
Okay.
thing is more of a
Yeah.
more of a white thing. I mean, we've unearthed that there
Yeah,
are black incels out here, but it started out strictly a white thing. If you're talking about the incel thing.
The reason she said game, so are we saying they got game? So I don't know what game got to do with any of this stuff. It's some dude who just thrown that out there for whatever reason. I don't know what game has to do with all of these problems. It has. You can talk about that on its own, but
I think this is what she's possibly getting at. A dude who just can get a lot of ass from women. Yeah, if he out there recklessly serial impregnating women and not taking care of the kids, he's causing actual problems that we can see. But just because a dude's smooth and got some game and can talk some panties off, that don't mean that he's causing the actual problem. So that's the flaw in the question when you ask, what has game done wrong to the community? You know, somebody look, Lucario got game, he don't got no kids. He ain't causing no problems. You know, he ain't out there. So that's why it's a flawed question.
And hold on, but Bernie, if you do that here, if I have children, if I'm out here just smash and have kids, I'm going to jail. Bernie, did you go to jail in my state if you have kids and you don't pay for, like, you're not paying your child support, you can't drive a truck. There's all types of punishments. Your professional licenses. So I'm saying the notion that some dude is out here, man, I'm just getting my fuck on. I'm just making baby after baby, and I ain't taking care of them, and I'm just gonna live my life. That's not happening. But they present that like there's some dude.
Well, yeah. I mean, there's taking care of a kid, raising a kid, and then there's legal obligation to a kid. But I feel like that's a different show that I don't even want to even throw on the shoulders of your one-on-one. That's a separate discussion that I have with, you know, me. That's a separate discussion. This your one-on-one, and we ain't even got to go down that route.
I have everybody got to take their lumps. Look at you, Bernie. It's easier for some. You know, you said your brother. It's easier for some than it is others. But we have to live our lives now. Marriage, totally different issue. I've never agreed with that. It's totally unfair. But as far as interacting with females, if you think there's a dating coach that can help you, you should pursue it. If your brother can help you, pursue it. If you're gonna learn on your own, learn on your own. But I don't get this hatred toward people who just have a different point of view. Whether it's a guy who's an incel, which I don't have a problem with that, or a guy who got game. As if that's some problem or something. Because they had some stupid uncle, some stupid ass uncle in their family, and I agree with him. He was an idiot, but he's not me. Because they constantly say platinum is like mine. I'm nothing like your uncle. Your uncle was a fucking joke. I'm platinum elite, bro. I'm not fucked up in the game.
All right. We go more or less leave it right there. Shout out to Silent Lamont with another super chat coming through with the joke. Says Bernard got on Mace silver shiny suit. I don't. Okay. I guess that's funny to somebody. Silent. Somebody's laughing. All right. Shout out to Obsidian who's live right now. So when you get out of here, don't just click off the video. Ty City, I gave you a chance. I dropped the link in there just for you. You said you wanted 10 minutes. Now it's past the mark now. I gotta roll out. But don't click off the video. Don't click off the video. Shout out to the Raw Truth in the building. Don't click off the video. Click the link. Go over there. Check out the O-Man right now. The link is in the chat. Check out Obsidian. Ty City still saying, hold on. We're gonna have to get it in on a later date, Ty. We're going to get it in on a later date. Y'all go over there, check out Obsidian, and here we go, y'all. Where we at? Yeah, we at the 2-hour mark. That's about what I wanted to do on a Saturday. On Saturdays, I'm trying to keep them short and only do 2 hours. So y'all go over there, check out Obsidian live, and we up out of here. I'd like to thank everybody who hit the super chat, who shared, subscribe.
And we're gonna do this again next Saturday, so y'all be ready for it.
You're just gonna schedule. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you trying to get a series started. We're gonna do a reoccurring game series with Platinum every Saturday. It got a little ring to it. I don't know. But we'll see. But all right. But y'all, we up out of here, y'all. Peace. Thanks, Plat, for coming through.
Okay.
We out.
All right.